He spent 70 years never thinking about Jesus. Life was full, busy, noisy. Faith was for old people, he said. At 71, he was lying in a hospital bed, alone, breathing slow, heart weak. A nurse walked in and whispered, "Jesus still loves you. Even now." He closed his eyes. For the first time, he whispered back, "Then tell him I'm sorry." And a tear rolled down, not from pain, but from peaks on water. Once upon a time, in a small village in Africa, there lived a poor Christian family. They didn't have much money, but their faith was unshakable. Every morning, the mother would teach her children how to pray and would say, "Jesus is with us. Even when all paths seem closed, he will make a way." One day, a terrible flood hit the village. People started fleeing. The family took a small boat and set out, but suddenly the boat capsized. The mother and her children were swept away by the strong current. Everyone thought they wouldn't survive. But the mother closed her eyes and prayed, "Jesus, you walked on water. Teach me to walk too, or save me." At that very moment, a broken tree branch floated by. The mother lifted her children onto it. After some time, a rescue team
village. There lived a young man named David. He considered himself deeply religious. He went to church, read the Bible, and proudly called himself a true follower of Jesus. But there was something troubling. David hated anyone who thought differently from him. Those who didn't agree with him, he called sinners and people of the devil. He often said, "In the name of Jesus, I will teach them a lesson." One day, an old stranger arrived in the village. He wore torn, faded clothes, but his eyes held a strange peace. He walked around asking people just one question: "If Jesus were here today, would he act the way you do?" David was furious. He shouted, "You think you can teach me? Jesus is with me. I fight in his name." The stranger silently raised his hands. They were covered in scars and wounds as if they had been pierced by nails. David froze. His anger melted into fear. His eyes were open. The old man smiled gently and said, "Jesus would never ask you to hurt others. He took the wounds upon his own hands, so that we could save others, not destroy them." And then, just like that, the stranger disappeared.
Poor shoemaker in a small town in the U.S. business was down, rent was due, and the shelves were empty. He had nothing left, except one thing, faith. Every night he whispered, "God, I don't know how, but I trust you." One cold morning, as he sat outside his broken shop, an old man walked up and said, "You still fix shoes?" David nodded. The man smiled and said, "I own an empty shop down the street. Use it. No rent. Just be honest." Tears filled David's eyes. It was a miracle, not loud, not flashy, but perfectly timed. Within weeks, customers returned. David's hands were busy again, his heart full of hope. When every door closed, heaven opened one.
Father, thank you for the gift of a new day. As the sun rises, I open my heart to you. Fill me with your peace that goes beyond all understanding. Remove the worries of yesterday, and prepare me to walk in your strength today. If I face challenges, remind me I don't face them alone. If I grow weary, be my rest. If I feel afraid, whisper your love into my soul. Lord, guide my steps today. Let every word I speak bring kindness, and every action reflect your grace. Help me to forgive, as you have forgiven me. Help me to love, as you continue to love me. Today, I choose to trust you, not because everything is perfect, but because you are perfect, and you are with me. I surrender this day to you, Lord. Let your will be done in me, as a dream. But not everyone dares to chase it. Some give up after the first failure. Some stop because no one believed in them. But listen, your dream was given to you, not to them. It's okay if the world doesn't see your vision, because one day, the same people who doubted you will say they always believed in you. Keep going. God gave you the dream, and he will give you the strength.
As a dream. But not everyone dares to chase it. Some give up after the first failure. Some stop because no one believed in them. But listen, your dream was given to you, not to them. It's okay if the world doesn't see your vision, because one day, the same people who doubted you will say they always believed in you. Keep going. God gave you the dream, and he will give you the strength.
Dalton, the quiet one. But inside Adam Griffith's head, there was noise, doubts, fears, that voice saying, "You're not enough." Still, every morning, he showed up, wrote his music, sang his truth, until millions started listening. Not because he was loud, but because he was real. Adam didn't silence the noise. He turned it into a song,